MadWorld. Sega.
Welcome everybody to a little piece of hell. I'm Bell. I'm here to welcome you to one of my favorite Wii games, MadWorld. Let's start up. A few things to state before we start off. This game has an amazing soundtrack. Because of this, I'll be putting the soundtrack within every description, basically a link to it. As well as this game is commentated over. Yet again, within the description. It'll be in each one, and that alone might make me be a little bit more quiet than usual when playing, as well as this game is really, really fun to handle. Okay, let's start up a new game then.
As you can see, all 8 bridges to Jefferson Island have been cut. There is no traffic getting on or off the island.
We are in hour 15 of the communications blackout with Jefferson Island, leaving the residents there effectively cut off from the outside world.
Yes, they're demanding that we not approach the city, and we've been told anyone who does will be met with force. But look, let me make this perfectly clear. We have no intention of giving in to any such demands.
No! Oh my God!
My fellow citizens, first, I assure you that all necessary measures are being taken. I have personally authorized a special team of Marines into the field. They'll be working closely with our intelligence agencies to bring this matter to a swift and peaceful conclusion.
Who? Me? Ready as always.
Okay, before we do anything else, let's set up the options and go to sound controls. In sound controls, we can obviously turn on subtitles. If you want a whole different experience of MadWorld, I consider turning off the announcers and turn off the music. It's really, really eerie, and it puts a whole different spin on MadWorld itself. As well as, MadWorld is a part of the Platinum 4, the original set of Platinum 4, which consisted of MadWorld, Infinite Space, Bayonetta, and later on Vanquish. Because this was back when Platinum was starting up as a company. Now let's see where we are. Vagrant City. The game begins right here in Vagrant City Center, but this is only the beginning. Use our convenient rail system and shop, see downtown, or tour a factory. Each place has its own ways to kill because variety is the spice of death. Here's our first area, Central Station. Vagrant Central Station welcomes you. Enjoy our human waste bins, put out society's trash, 24/7 commodities. What better place to flush a John? Runway train? Look ma, no brakes. But first, a message from your sponsor. Each area has a stage, then a boss. And this boss is a little Eddie. So let's start up.
Come on, man. Don't kill me.
Impressive. Most impressive. Your skills are sure to please my client. Well, anyone else here feel they deserve a sponsor? Apparently not. Congratulations, contestant. My client will be delighted.
Hey, I could use a sponsor.
Who's there? Show yourself!
There is a signing bonus, right?
Of course. But I wouldn't spend your bonus just yet. He's already killed 2 dozen bigger than yourself.
Bigger don't mean better.
Apparently not. Consider yourself sponsored. Signing bonus is 10,000. Survive and you'll be paid in full. While you're alive and in the good graces of Death Watch Control, I'll supply you with such weaponry as you require.
Sounds like we got a deal.
You can call me 13, as I represent sponsor number 13. And your name? For contract purposes, of course.
Jack. Just Jack.
Very well, Just Jack. Shall we begin? You see the communicator there. I want you to put it in your ear. With that, we'll be able to continue our little talks. I'll be using it to keep you abreast of critical developments as the game progresses, so don't take it out.
Let the games begin.
Greetings, Gore Sport fans! It's a beautiful evening on Jefferson Island, just perfect weather for our unwilling contestants to compete in the Vagrant City Death Watch. My name is Howard Buckshot Holmes, and along with my co-commentator, Chris Creeley, I'll be giving you a slay-by-slay account of tonight's Bloodbath. With access to the more than 10,000 cameras in this city, you can be sure not to miss a single disembowelment or brutal ass-shanking. Isn't that right, Chris?
Key fucking wrecked, Howard. I've survived more than my share of these crazy contests, and I can tell you that our audience is gonna see more gush of blood and severed heads than a troop of Girl Scouts camping in an unexploded minefield. We've got some savage contestants, amazing arenas, and a fuckload of surprises for you.
So sharpen your knives, place your bets, and get ready to enjoy Death Watch.
So much fun, it hurts.
Alright then, let's begin our tutorial. Let's just start off with the basics. A is our basic punch binder. By mashing it, we get a simple combo. And if we press A and swing up the Wii remote, we're able to get a uppercut. We swing into sides, backhand. Next, we can press B. B is our chainsaw, and we can bring it down to chop motherfuckers in half. If we swing it, oops. Yeah, swing it from the side, then we're able to bisect people. By swinging our nunchuck backwards, it's an evade. Z is our jump, and we're able to still attack in the air, thankfully. Now let's get the hell off these scrap and get started with the main tutorial. These guys are our mooks, or walking point totals. So let's beat the hell out of one. If we hold A, we're able to do a finisher. This is one of our movement finishers. Doing that, we can kill. Oops. Oh. He went. Yeah, my bad. I'm moving a little bit too fast for a tutorial to start out. Bye. Is that it? There we go. B finishers are more gory than our A finishers. So here's our main A finisher, our main bread and butter when it comes to physical combat. A or B, in all honesty, depends on how you like to play. Now we can hold A. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. It's because these guys are already injured, so I'm actually able to easily kill them. Now let's go find a new guy. We can sound fine by moving the Wii remote in any way that we want. If we grab them and use the nunchuck, we can headbutt them. Now let's talk about combos. Combos is more elemental, well, using our environment as a weapon for ourselves. We can easily throw items, but that's not our main goal. Our main goal is to make people into pincushions. So let's lift up a tire, put this guy on it, and now he's binded. So he will not attack us and he'll walk around aimlessly because he's not able to break out. Next, let's grab a signpost. A signpost like this one. A signpost can be easily used as a weapon, but not what we really want to do. We want to jam in this guy, get nice and deep. Now he'll be stuck like that, and now he has a point total. His point total is relatively large. So now since he is now a walking point total, let's bring him over to the rose bush and bash the motherfucker in there. Each jab itself is a different point total, as well as the finisher giving the most amount of points. Now, let's all put into practice when we see the scoring system. I already did for you, 13. So this game is all about kill variety. How well you want to mutilate your enemies for points. The more horrible it is, the more unique it is, the better points that we get. And here's an example that you're able to... You can set up a combo any way you want. You can start off with a sign, or you can start off with the tire. Either way, it works. So, now let's make him into our good little pincushion by bashing him into the rose bush. 1, 2, 3, 4. And look upon that point total. Beautiful in all honesty. And seeing the point total is amazing. As well as be careful on what's on our mini-map on our left. The mini-map will tell us important objectives and important items. Like, when we break this down, well, it'll show later on. They'll often give us weapons. Or upgrades. So, allow us to make a mess out of these good fellows. Let's grab him and put him into a man cooker. Now we're able to shove an asshole into another asshole. Ooh. I personally like playing guys in here because the model doesn't leave the area. It just stays in there. So let's put him in there, grab the side real quick, jam into what I think is a skull, grab him, or nah, he's not going to get dizzy. What I usually do is I beat them down and I throw them into the rose bush, which gives me a lot of points. You can, trash cans act the same way, oops. Trash cans act the same way as, tires. But instead of throwing them into a rose bush, let's throw them into here. The garbage can takes care of everybody just as well. So let's do the basics once more. Grab this poor fucker. Grab him. You can actually do something unique with this. I'm not going to throw him because even though it'll get him to my objective faster, it won't exactly work. So let's grab another side. Oops. You can shove 2 sides into somebody for more damage. So now let's grab the trash can, put that one on him, and this is a large point total, right? We can put him in there, but the trash can's more for for multiple enemies. So let's just stick him on here and give ourselves a lot of points. With that done,
Pimps, bayers, and pain purveyors, welcome to the Bloodbath Challenge. You are about to witness our most dangerous, most deadly device yet.
we get to our main event.
I'm really embarrassed.
This is our Bloodbath Challenge, a small little point within the level that allows us to get a monstrous amount of points while doing the most amount of gore and violence that we can.
Y'all know who I am. That's right, the Bishop of Blood and Carnage, the Black Baron. Now back to this baby. You just toss a motherfucker into this here jet engine and accelerate that ass into the danger zone at 30,000 G's. What's going on, baby? Yeah, can't you see him? Hey, what you doing? I'm talking to the people. I'm breaking it down. Ah, God, bitch, I'm gonna pimp smack your ass when I get... Oh.
Ah, there we go. Oops. That's a good way to start this off. Our goal here is obvious. We're filling up. we're filling up the jet engine. So, a good way to do this is by doing a shoulder throw, which is when we throw it from the side. Grab as much, well, as you can see here, throw as much people as we can within the blender. Does a huge amount of damage. A huge amount of damage that we can easily go, easily finish off our enemies. If you can, obviously you can hear the commentators. You can understand why somebody like me could be a little bit more quiet during this. There we go. Oh, no, that's not good. There we go. Yeah, this game is very, very gruesome, as well as with the color palette being the way it is. It's allowed to get as beautifully artistic and violent as it can by showing off the amount of, showing off everything that it can.
You backing your dog shit? Well, yeah, I don't want to touch that stuff. Another housekeeping tip from Crease.
A good thing to point out while I had the chance, MadWorld was originally offered up as a black and white game, and not this black and a white offshoot color. Thank God. If you know how the human eye works, black and white do not work good together. It essentially could inflict heavy doses of headache onto a person, and I'm happy we didn't go that way. That's new. Keep in mind that every stage has a time limit. And
here comes the pain train. You know how in India it's common for people to ride on the outside of trains? Sure, these aren't popular.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Damn. The human eye can't stand black and white too much. That's a thing that I've learned very early on in life. So, thankfully they went with this. As well as with Platinum. Platinum, it was originally a Capcom group called Clover. Clover's I'm thinking, I'm thinking a little bit too hard here. Oh. There we go. Besides the weapon being given to us, besides going to there, Platinum is mainly made up of members of a gaming company called Clover, which was absorbed by Capcom. And, well, they're known for their unique art style like in Okami and Beautiful Joe. So, with their unique style, it's good to see what they made. This is an HP pill. The pill obviously recovers our health. Not a lot, but it topped us off. So let's go. Let's go down here. And since this is, since Sega is yeah, give me a second. Since this is also a Sega game, it keeps the Sega tradition of having amazing music. Oh, wait. I want to do something first. Besides going down here, here are the restrooms. And it looks like somebody's a little sick. Let's give them a little help with the sickness. A good old-fashioned swirly. And you might be wondering, these toilets are self-cleaning. Yeah, they even modeled the bathrooms just for this specific case. Okay, I'm already topped up. The damage that you're able to inflict here is amazing with the amount of variety that we have. Oh shit. Ah, great. Okay, those guys are going to kill themselves. Come on, come on, come on. I know the train is going to come by soon. Or it won't be. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Wait, that wasn't good. Oh, there we go. Here's our mini boss. You know how I was saying something about Capcom earlier? This is a direct reference to Resident Evil 3 with their no, sorry, not 3, 4. 4. Big Bull is a reference to the chainsaw enemy in the game, known as Dr. Salvador. It's not a outright reference, more like a homage. I don't want to rev up my chainsaw too much. There we go. By killing a big bull, we often get a HP up. No, sorry, in actual life. And that's why I like throwing people at the rose bush, because they often end up upside down.
Yeah. What we got right here is guaranteed pure satisfaction for that ass. A D-Whistle exclusive. The world's fastest express train. A to the motherfucking K.A. The Rocket Reba.
This game is filled with its own video game references, and I assure you, all of them make this game a lot more than just a bloody hack and slash. And no, if you're wondering, urinals don't do anything. So let's pick up the baseball bat. This is a spiked baseball bat. It does what a baseball bat does. Bashes things open and sends people flying. With our A button, it's a little peck, and B is our swing. Simple as that, right? Get well adjusted to how the bat works, is all I can say. So, since we've just seen the rocket reamer go out, we might as well go see how it works. By going over here, we can find the little outpost.
Hell yeah, pimps and players. The Black Baron is here to learn y'all a little something in the methods of mayhem. All you got to do to turn some motherfucker out is toss his punk ass in front of the train and watch it get reamed at 120 miles per hour, which is incidentally only about half as fast as I do my reaming. Ain't that right, baby? Yeah, come on, get behind Daddy's shoulder. So now!
Okay, you heard the guy. You heard the fine gentleman. Throwing is our best friend. I don't want to be stuck in there. Okay, get everybody on the train tracks. There we go. I was never really good at the Rocket Reamer when I originally played. But now, since I'm more used to it, I'm able to inflict a lot more, well, pain and misery. There we go. Go ahead and pick this up real quick.
until completely...
This is a bomb enemy. If you kill him, he goes boom. There we go. With that challenge done, we end up with a nice hefty amount of points. But that's not the only thing that happens now.
Looks like the big boss man is ready to tangle with Jack. Do you think Jack is ready? I don't know.
Ding ding ding, our boss is here. Allow us to ring that bell and fight our enemy. Little Eddie. Little Eddie loves his big bada booms. Take the challenge? Of course.
You know what I don't get? I don't get why they call him Little Eddie when he's so fucking big.
I think it's supposed to be ironic.
What?
You know, the use of words to express something other than, and especially the opposite of, the literal meaning. Usually a humorous or sardonic literary style or form.
You got beat up in school a lot, didn't you? Yes. I'll murderize you!
Little Eddie here isn't that much of a problem. Well, you see how big he is. He's more there for the intimidation factor. There we go. That's a good example. By pressing the C button. By pressing the C button, we can get an automatic lock on him. And since I had the bat on, I'm actually able to wail on his legs. Yeah, dumb. Yeah. With Big Bull being a reference to Dr. Salvatore, Little Eddie here is our reference. Him being a reference to El Gigante from the same game, the first boss. And well, as you can see, we gave him a good, much-needed dental appointment. I don't think I've ever seen something more American than that. There we go. These were QuickTime events, obviously. Every boss has their own QuickTime event just to inflict a monstrous amount of damage. And since I'm very close to Eddie at the time, I'm easily able to get stuck in them and give him a nice thrashing. There we go. I'm going to move in front of him and finish him off. Around and round she goes. But where will we stop? Where will it stop? Only Jack will know. Sweet dreams, big guy.
An impressive orgy of death.
You should visit my dungeon after the match. I'll show you an impressive orgy.
I bet you will, Tiger.
Okay then. And next time on A Little Piece of Hell, we'll be continuing with MadWorld and enjoying the bloody feast that we can obviously see. I'll see you all then.